First and foremost, I give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, BaHaShem YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem RAWCHAA QADASH. Second, I want to give double honor to the apostles, GreatMillstone, who wrote well. Third, I want to say Shalom, YAHAWAH, to hope who elect. Let's push and through the focus of the earth. So yeah, I'm just gonna come back in with a little bit of tidbit here and there. Right now I'm in an article which is not related to the topic. Well, I guess it is kind of related to the topic, but this one is basically just talking about I'll just pull it up. It says women can't handle stress of war. Western journals open fire on hit Russian shooter deaths for refusing to include female fighters. So this is about a video game, but I pulled it up because of the what's going on and the moves that are being made right now as far as proxy wars and trade wars and things like that going on, and obvious lead into the impending third world war, man. See what I'm saying? So we know what's coming, and we know that it's inevitable, and that everything's being lined up. And the initial topic was supposed to be on basically the nations being gathered in the valley of YAHAWASHI, and things of that nature. And war is a rumor is a war, but I was reading this article and I noticed I just read it, and then I saw through the spirit I clicked on one of the Twitter links, and then it led to like some comments, and then I just realized the mind state and the perspective of people in society, man. It's just that there are a lot of say so but not do so's, man. See what I'm saying? Like they'll say something, they'll gun coat something all the way because they don't think that they'll ever actually have to be in that situation, man. See what I'm saying? They think their brain is just filled with memes and jokes, and they're very serious behind the keys, but they never actually in their life had to deal with a situation, where they had to be taken out of their comfort zone and go into battle, man. See what I'm saying? So it's very easy for them to say that they can do something, or they would do something, or to comparatively, or make comparatives to different scenarios or situations that they've gone through in their life. But it's just not true, man. It's not true. It's not logical. And soon they're gonna have to put their money where their mouth is, man. And they're not gonna want to do that, man. See what I'm saying? The reality is that they're not gonna want to do that, man. See what I'm saying? But let's just read on, man. So I just get the gist of this. It says, gritty survival shooter escaped from Tarkov. It says it is under attack from entitled journalists, man, who think every game needs to cater to their political and world views, man. And another topic needs to be on these journalists, man, because these journalists, man, they got a lot of hell to pay for, man. Just like we're messengers for YAHAWASHI, it says that if we don't warn people, we get there's blood on our hands, or if we feed them lies, then it would be a great recompense or punishment for that, man. See what I'm saying? The same thing with these journalists, man. See what I'm saying? They firmly believe in these lies, man. Just like that one it was a Jake, man. It was a nigga woman. I forget what her name was, but I'll pull her up, man, after this, Lord willing. And just to compare, man. Let's see, what was her name? Let me see. It says the Jake woman just she says it infiltrated the Black Hebrew Israelites headquarters, out in New York, or something along the lines of that, man. Which was obviously false propaganda. If you study what we do, you understand. You can separate the hearsay from the facts, man. But yeah, man. So man, what was her name, man? It was something like Princess, man. Yeah, Princess was her name, man. And it's just a lot is being said because there's no repercussions, man. So these people do these things and they say these things with smirks on their faces because the Lord's I wouldn't say he's slow to wrath, but he hasn't recompensed them as swiftly or as speedily or immediately, man. See what I'm saying? But let me just read this, man. I'll get some scriptures. It says, gritty survival game Escape from Tarkov is under attack from entitled journalists. It says, entitled journalists who think every game needs to cater to their political and world views. It says the sin, so in quotations this time, is that the title doesn't feature playable women, man. See what I'm saying? So it says, after experiencing a massive boost, it said boost in popularity these past couple of weeks, thanks in large part to Twitch, what's going on about development, blah, blah, blah. It says Pavel Dyatlov was asked why there aren't female characters in the game, and he replied by saying women are not allowed to be in war. And obviously in today's capitalist and fucking feminist society, that sparked all types of bullshit that shouldn't even exist because it's a video game. But nevertheless, let's go on. It says there's only place for hardened men in this place, man. So yeah, man. So these foreign armies, to an extent, understand that you can't have. You have to be traditional in certain aspects, man. You can't have. There's no reason for women to be on the battlefield, man. See what I'm saying? That's just illogical. It's counterproductive. It's counter life. See what I'm saying? Because obviously, if they just get in the way, man. See what I'm saying? Like now they can be medics, things like that, but really they shouldn't even be in war, man. See what I'm saying? And most women will tell you themselves that they don't want to be, because nobody wants to be in war, man. You see what I'm saying? Men or women, man. But the fact that we live in a society where people don't actually have to react to the things that they provocate and that they say and that they spark out there creates a situation where we can have a whole generation of women who argue about wanting to go off to their death, man. See what I'm saying? And why they should be allowed to go off to their death, man. See what I'm saying? Which is just ridiculous, man. So let's read. It says, this guy, I clicked on this link right here. Let's see. Sorry, Slovakia. So yeah, basically they were insulted. But here's what I clicked on right here. And it says right here, so this is basically this Twitter link right here. It says yeah, fuck Escape from Tarkov, whatever. It says what utter garbage. So I read in the little gray box and I saw this. It says whenever the game comes up, it's always a good idea to let people know that the devs aren't going to put some female characters. And so basically so I clicked on it to see their reason for it, and then I came to here as soon as it loads. Slovakia. And the fact that anybody arguing as to why they should be in a situation where they should be allowed to kill other people and defend, or so they quote defend, and be in a situation where they have a high likelihood of stress or mental instability, that person's probably not sane, man. You see what I'm saying? Because nobody should want to go to war, man. See what I'm saying? But nevertheless, let me read this. It says, did you consider having female characters playable? So this is in a little gray box. It says we considered that, but we came to the conclusion that women are not allowed to be in the war. But these days women are in the military. Obviously, it says, I can agree with you, and we discussed for a very long time, but we came to the conclusion that women can handle that amount of stress, man. It says there's only place for hardened men in this place, man. See what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of these foreign armies understand, man. And that's what's going to be a problem with the military of Babylon, so to speak, man. See what I'm saying? It's going to fall into pieces and shambles because there's confusion, man. And there's more than one reason. It's not even just because of physical or mental prowess as to why you shouldn't mix certain things on the battlefield. It's just because of they just don't cooperate well, man. See what I'm saying? You want everything to be in unison and to cooperate and to flow, man. See what I'm saying? But that causes confusion, man. So when relationships start to build, obviously contracts are going to be broken all over the place, like it already does happen because it's already manifested. See what I'm saying? So we know that it happens because it's manifested. But aside from that, so like yeah. Aside from that, man, there's just I'm telling around of reasons as to why you shouldn't it shouldn't be like that, man. But let's keep reading, man. So this is where I kind of got a little bit thrown off. So when I started reading the comments, it says, and of course the ones that back it up are the effeminate men, all Edomites, man. You see what I'm saying? So see, it says, I'm 100% confident that hardened men in these mentions getting pissed off at people calling this out would be the first ones shitting their pants upon getting within 10 miles of a battlefield. So this guy the whole time is just he's a beta, man. He's a cuck, man, and he's just defending the whole situation because he wants to get in somebody's pants. But yeah, who knows? But let's see. But yeah, man, you just see a whole bunch of women on here commenting, man. It says this one here says it says, isn't this the same? Wait, no, let's keep going around. Let's see. It says blah blah blah. Let's see. It says this one right here says pretty sure more women give birth than men go to war, but sure, women can't handle that amount of stress, man. Like, they're not even related, man. See what I'm saying? It says and then right here it talks about there's this woman, Lauren, talks about how Russian sniper Lady Death, 309 confirmed sniper kills. It's not gonna be like that in modern war, man. It's gonna be super suits. It's gonna be giant missiles, man. It's gonna be about overwhelming strength, man. See what I'm saying? But look at this one right here. It says women can't handle this amount of stress. It says eyes roll to the back of the skull. So it says what the actual fuck, and you got Black Twitter coming in with their war gifts, man. But anyway, the whole point is not even about the women, man, because we're coming into a time when these things are going to be manifesting, man, and people are going to have to put their money where their mouth is, man, and they're going to have to be accountable of the words that they say, man. See what I'm saying? So it says let's see. Well, yeah, man, it's going to come up to a time when people are going to have to put their money where their mouth is, man. And a lot of people, men and women, aren't going to go out there and do that, man. But women, you know, being as stubborn as they are, will argue themselves into being allowed to go kill themselves, man. And that just shows you what type of society that we live in, man. Now, let me get this, too, because half of this, of why I'm making this is because of these reporters, man, and how they're just instigating and starting so much crap, man. But so give me 1 second while I pull up this other article.